More top stories now. We expect to learn more details today about a shooting that sent a Douglas County deputy to the hospital. Deputies confronted wanted fugitive Jaquan Marion near 19th and Washington. Sergeant Robert Stern was shot in the leg. Marion was killed.
The woman arrested in a disturbing Omaha sex trafficking investigation is now formally charged with keeping a place of prostitution and possession of child pornography. Generally Rapp's preliminary hearing is set for June 23rd.
Also formally charged, an account manager with OPPD accused of bribery. Steve Aurora is also facing a count of tampering with a witness. If convicted, he could face up to 4 years behind bars.
The city of Gretna has approved the zoning changes and permits needed to allow the construction of Nebraska's first Buc-ee's to move forward. City officials say construction is expected to wrap up in late 2028.
City of La Vista will honor fallen service members with its annual Hometown Heroes ceremony today. The event features members of American Legion Post 32, a wreath laying, and music from Papillion La Vista high school students.
Husker softball begins super regional play tonight in Lincoln. They face off against Oklahoma State. First pitch of game 1 is at 8 p.m.